What is up, guys? Groovy Grapes here, bringing you a Let's Play on Game of Thrones, a Telltale game series. I've been wanting to do this for quite some time, but I only wanted to do it until I was able to get a face cam ready. And I have, so hopefully you can see, sorry, hopefully you can see my beautiful face. Not sure, beautiful, sad face. But anyway, I haven't put up a video in a while. There will be an upcoming vlog on as why I haven't put up a few videos and videos that will be coming in the future. So stay tuned for that. It'll probably come out in about a week or so. But I wanted to put this up because I love Game of Thrones. Who doesn't like Game of Thrones? But yeah, I just wanted to start doing a series on this. Be aware, for those who haven't seen HBO's Game of Thrones, I don't know why you haven't seen it, stop watching this video and go watch it right now. But if you haven't seen HBO's Game of Thrones, there will be some spoilers in this, as it takes place from pretty much near the end of season 3 up until basically the beginning of season 5. So if you want to if you don't want to watch this because of spoilers and watch HBO's Game of Thrones, then go do that now. Go do it. Click off this video now. Do it now. But if you have seen HBO's Game of Thrones and you want to see this, fantastic. I applaud you. But anyway, let's get into it. We will be going through episode 1 all the way up to episode 5, and including episode 6 when that gets released. I want Telltale to give us a release date for that because I'm waiting for it. Because I'm so impatient. But anyway, here we go. Episode 1. That's my kitty. What are you doing? For thousands of years, House Forrester have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. In the darkest reaches of the Wolfswood, they harvest the rare ironwood trees. Now the North has been ripped apart by war, and rival houses seek to claim Forrester Ironwood for themselves. And the fate of House Forrester hangs in the balance. I can't speak right because I have a cold. I apologise.
The great Jaime Lannister, Kingslayer, Oathbreaker, brought to his knees by the men of the North.
And set free by the women. You'd think he'd done it himself the way he tells it. Lord Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know.
Wow. Okay. So Lieutenant Quick to pick up the sword.
Make sure it's spotless this time. Lord Forrester won't be happy with blood and brains all over it. Now that is a proper sword.
I'll have one like it myself someday.
It's not Valyrian steel, is it?
I'll never have a sword like that. I say that as a friend. And if we're being honest,
Yeah, don't be an
you are
arse.
just a squire.
Oh, don't be an arse, Bowen.
That's so English, don't be an
Apologies,
arse.
your lordship.
I had a hand in it, you know.
A hand in what?
Capturing him.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood.
Yeah, that's total
He was so
bollocks.
drunk he barely made it out of his tent. Next, he'll tell us he caught Tyrion too.
You think he's lying?
Nor never lets the truth stand in the way of a good story.
You captured the Kingslayer.
Aye. Well, I had a hand in it.
Aye. A hand round his ankle as 10 others took him down.
See? What'd I tell you?
I brought him to his
Lord
knees.
Forrester.
But not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face.
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
I'm questioning Norrin's story. It grows more far-fetched every time he tells it.
Get your liege lord some wine. Go
Yes,
on.
I can think for myself.
It's your job.
Right, thanks.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Garrett. I'll do it. Norrin's family has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries. His honor is beyond reproach. House Tully is forever in his debt. They've never seen a field ploughed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield. Fetch your cup. Tonight we celebrate.
Hurrah! 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 Take it, we're at the twins.
To Robb Stark, the King in the North!
The king
Tomorrow, we march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honor to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard!
God's
Yeah,
favour.
fuck those Lannisters.
Onward to Casterly Rock!
Death to the Lannisters!
Iron from ice!
Got it.
Yes, my lord?
I need you to keep an eye out for Roderick. As his father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become. On a night like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question of what's to be done with you. It's been on my mind for a while now. Something must be done.
With me, my lord.
You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever. How shall I reward your loyalty? What can I offer you?
Make me Lord of House Forrester.
You serve
No,
me
I'm joking.
well.
To bring honor
Yeah.
to House Forrester, my lord.
You have more honor than those who were born to it. There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire. But you've erased those doubts entirely.
Oh,
It would be
have
an
I?
honor to see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow. Not as a squire, but as the equal of any man who serves House Forrester. It's well deserved, Garrett.
It's long overdue.
Your hard work has paid off.
Thank you, my lord. I promise. I won't let you down.
That I don't doubt.
I'd be a dick
But for
move if I
now,
said
keep
it was
this
long
between
overdue.
us. We're celebrating tonight. I wouldn't want the other squires to feel discouraged.
Yes, my lord.
Now go, and find Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord. Thank you.
Me dude.
Bloody hell.
Empty. Squire, fetch us more wine.
Can you give me a hand? Come on. Make it up to you.
Fine, but you owe me.
Oh, you? I've been a squire longer than you have. I outrank you.
I don't think years of service determines rank. Maybe it does. Anyway, squires don't exist anymore. Or do
Wine,
they?
Scrub my armor, clean my boots. Just my luck to end up with Norrin while you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own wine for once. He's a drunk, a liar, and an arrogant prick.
Yeah, it could be
You'd
worse.
better watch your tongue, Bowen. It could be much
What the
worse.
fuck do you know about it? Nothing is worse than Norrin. See, that's where you're lucky. Low expectations. If I'd grown up covered in pig shit, shovel and slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming.
Yeah, who doesn't
But
love
Not by
bacon?
much.
Who doesn't love bacon?
I love bacon.
Ah, pig farmers.
Hey, ain't
All
nothing
I'm
wrong with
saying
pig
is-
farmers.
At this rate, we'll never be more than this, which is nothing. The lowest of the low. For all I know, we could be squires for life.
Oh, he's such a depressing
Pulling wine
bastard,
around
isn't
a
he?
Fucking wedding.
Yeah, enough
A waste of
whining.
fucking time.
I'm sick of listening to your whine. With that attitude, you'll never be more than this.
Easy for you to say. Maybe if my uncle were Castellan, I'd feel different.
Who my uncle is has nothing to do with it. How much further?
It's right over there.
Yep, the twins. Oh, Christ, the Red Wedding. Great.
Take your time.
You lot have drunk your share. Good thing Lord Walder's in a generous mood.
Fucking
Phrase.
Nice night for a wedding.
Oh, stop, please. Hate the Red
Not often
Wedding.
he finds a willing husband for one of his daughters.
That's disconcerting.
Don't expect me to carry it for you, Sir Garrett.
What? What's wrong?
And cue the Lannister song.
What's gotten into you? You're acting rather odd.
Yeah, we need to get back.
We need to get back. Now.
They're fine, they can wait.
No, you don't understand. We need to go.
Yep.
And take the fucking flagon already.
What's wrong with him? Something the matter?
Bowen, we have to go.
You go if you're in such a rush.
Oh, shit. Save Bowen.
But what about? What the hell was that about? Slow down, would you? Run!
Yeah, run. Fucking run. Oh, shit. Sorry. Oh, that was my phone. Shit. That was silent.
We need to get back to camp.
Shit. Oh, quick time events. Nostalgia kicking in.
Garen, we have to get back.
Oh shit.
Get from the king.
Oh no. Just a cute bit. Like most of them. Take that. Yeah.
Ready, boys.
Oh no.
Whoa! Shoot that one!
Yeah. Can't shoot me. Now get this guy. Yeah, take that. Oh, no. Yeah.
Look out!
Oh god. Oh, Q, 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 Q. E. Oh shit. Oh. Yeah. Oh shit. Q, 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 Q. It's not going fast enough. Come on. Kick him. Yes. Take that, you bastard. Oh no.
Good fucking riddance.
Okay. That's pretty sad that he died, but that's the most random thing to happen. Guy just comes up on his horse and the horse falls. That's it. Oh no.
Garrett, did you find Roderick?
Speak up, Garrett.
Did you see him or not?
I tried to save him.
I tried to save him, but there was nothing I could do.
Find a weapon, quickly!
Oh shit. You son of a bitch. Oh my god. Oh no.
What's afraid? You fucking traitor!
Go, my lord, while there's still time.
Seven hells.
We have to keep moving, my lord.
I'd never make it. They'll hunt us down like dogs.
Well, if we stay here... Oh no.
Guard this with your life. Return it to Ironrath, where it belongs. There's no time to wait.
Oh, kind of interrupted
Damned
them.
if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors. You have to go.
I won't leave you.
I won't leave you, my lord.
Can, and you will.
My lord,
By the gods, you will obey me. Tell your uncle. Tell him. The North Grove must never be lost.
Let me write
No
that
one
down.
but him.
No,
Do
joking.
you understand?
North
You
Grove
must
must not be
swear.
lost.
Tell only your uncle Duncan. The future of the house may depend on it.
I swear that I will, my lord.
North Grove must have to be lost.
On your honor, you
Okay,
must
got
do
it.
this for your house. Go!
Kill those fucking foresters!
With love from Lord Frey.
Jesus. Episode 1, Iron from Ice. Forest Lands, the King's Road. Can you shift to walk faster? Oh, you can't. Okay. Oh shit.
Blood. Fresh.
Must be from a pig. Yep. An overturned cart. I really hate this cold. It's really starting to bother me. My
That's
throat
father's
keeps
car.
I forgot what the word to describe it was.
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this. Winter may be coming, but at least he'll have his bacon.
We'll give you titles for killing pigs. They're overestimating themselves.
Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
Father.
I said move
Oh
on.
shit.
Unless you want to get fed to the fucking pigs.
I'm going to kill you.
Yes! Fuck
Is
him
that
up.
so?
Fuck
You can
him up,
try if
mate.
you like. And then we'll feed you to the pigs.
Get off my land!
This is Bolton land now, boy.
Oh, fuck
Lord
off.
Bolton
No, it's not.
is the new Warden of the North. I reckon
Illegitimately.
he'd like a proper lordly sword like that.
Oh, fuck. Shit. I'm not sure if I got that in time.
No.
I'll have that sword, boy.
Like bollocks, you will. Oh, you'll have
Aye.
it.
You'll have it.
Your fucking torso. disarmed us quickly.
Finish this fucking pig farmer.
Pathetic.
I'm gonna kill you first for saying that.
You really are a
Pitchfork! Oh! In the jugular! You bastard. Take that! Oh! Q Q Q Q Q Q Q Q Q. I have to keep looking at my keyboard because I'm using my weak hand. E. Oh shit.
Mercy! Please! I beg of you! I have a family! They'll never survive without me! I have no quarrel with you! I was only following orders.
No better than him if I kill him.
Thank you!
Get the fuck off my land.
Lord Whitehill will see you hang for this! That much I promise.
Oh, pussy. Pussy.
Father?
Garrett, you survived. Your sister. Oh, she hid. I tried to stop them.
I'll kill the men who did this.
Iron Wrath.
It's Garrett! Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
Garrett!
I was too late. They were already dead.
Bring the Maester! Meet us in the Great Hall! Quickly!
Two Whitehill soldiers?
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg.
Thank God.
Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder.
Of
It was
course.
your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you.
It was justice. They got what they deserved.
They did indeed. We can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us. These maggots ought to help prevent infection.
Oh God.
Hold the wound open for me, would you? These are dark days, I fear.
That's a
To lose
rancid.
the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Our house will never fall.
By the gods, let's hope you're right. The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now, although he is young and altogether unprepared to lead.
Hey, Bran Stark.
Right.
Okay, is probably younger than
This
him.
might hurt a bit. Hold this for me, will you?
And he's, you know, Lord of
I understand
Stark,
from your
House
uncle that
Stark.
Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft.
That's not how it happened. Roderick had already fallen.
Well, I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first.
Can you
See if
imagine?
can put any weight on that leg.
Can you imagine if you just like had maggots in your leg like that? Be able to feel them move.
Go
Oh,
on.
that'd be disgusting.
Stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Yeah, circulate with maggots in it. Alright, let's look about. Let's take a look at this interesting window.
The Ironwood Grove.
That's it. Okay. Yeah, let's look at this tapestry. It's got like the Forrester family on it, hasn't it? Asher.
Asher. Exiled to Essos, unfortunately.
I wonder what he's doing there.
Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now. Mira. Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home.
With the Lannisters in power, I highly doubt that.
Lady Forrester. She's always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself.
Yeah, it's highly unlikely that the Lannisters are going to return. A woman whose family were banned into House Stark.
Ryan. Never easy being the fourth-born son. Lord Forrester. It was an honour to squire for him. Gregor the Good. Roderick. He was our best warrior by far.
You seem to be favouring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maestro Tengrin. Look, I'll show you. This might help.
Just to wait and find out to see what they have use for. Oh God. Disgusting.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
No.
Yes.
Disgusting.
Keep moving. I need to see you walk.
I'm just going through all the options.
It's a good thing you've done, bringing that back to House Forrester. By right, that belongs to Lord Ethan now. That sword has been handed down through 50 generations of Forresters.
It's a pity it's not Valyrian steel.
Did your leg feel weak?
That's a cool
No.
sword.
I just wanted to ask you,
Yeah.
who is the new Lord of House Forrester?
Why, Ethan, of course. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging. There's still so much he has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands. Which is rather frightening when you think about it.
Okay.
Why do the Whitehills hate the Forresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someones, and then, well, here we are.
So, sounds legitimate.
The Whitehills want Forrester Ironwood.
Ah, they'd take it all if we'd let them, especially now with the Boltons in power, and proceed to clear-cut every last inch of it until there's nothing left, just as they've done before.
What will happen to me now?
Excellent question. Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although given the circumstances of your circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it? I suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Lord Forrester promoted me. At the Twins, I'm no longer a squire, if that matters.
It might, I suppose. But I'll defer to Lord Ethan on this.
Can I see Ethan? Is he here?
He is, but I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment. He prefers not to be disturbed while practicing his lute.
Well, he kind of needs to be informed he's now the lord of the house.
Can I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family... I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on. Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know. Whatever you can recall.
He loved his family, my lady. He was very proud of Roderick.
Yet he was unable to save him.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion. But if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He fought valiantly, my lady.
Of course he did. He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Oh.
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember.
Give her the sword.
He asked me to return this to House Forrester. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Against aggression. Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
Yeah.
He killed my family.
And they'll pay for what they've done. That much, I promise. But now is not the time for vengeance.
If not now,
Bollocks. Exactly.
We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
when? And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard.
We should demand justice.
Aye. Justice on their terms, which means they'll have your head.
Justice is taken, not demanded. Then what's to be done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty.
True.
But now, this. I'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
Yeah,
I've done nothing wrong.
Not in their eyes. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Whoa!
Cannot stay. Duncan, the boy has suffered enough.
But where would I go?
The one place beyond the reach of even House Bolton.
You're sending him to the war.
Are you serious?
The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution. Especially now, when the house is so vulnerable.
This is
I'll do what's
bullshit.
best for the house. So I'll go. I'm not afraid.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
That settles it then.
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The White Hills will come looking for you.
Oh shit. He just disappeared.
Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given the chance. I would, and God's willing someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
He promoted me. At the Twins. We were to ride in the van to Casterly Rock and I at Roderick's side, but...
It was well deserved, Garrett. You worked hard and served your lord with honor.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
Oh shit, yeah. But the North Grove and stuff.
What?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Sorry. You caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
He said tell only you.
For good reason. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way.
What is it, north of the
I
wall?
assume you kept your word. You haven't told anyone else, have you?
I've only told you.
This is important, Garrett. I need to know the truth.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help.
But
I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall.
Okay.
Become a ranger if you can. It will help.
Become a ranger. Got it.
Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll make you proud.
You already have.
Go forth, Garrett Tuttle. Go forth to the wall and fulfill your destiny.
Garrett, wait! Be safe.
wonder if she's in love with him. Or, you know, she like cares about him in like a platonic sense, like she thinks of Garrett as a brother. I was just curious. Or maybe she's just generally a kind person.
Ethan? Ethan!
Ethan Forrester. Lord of House Forrester.
I couldn't find him. Could you?
He hides too well, and if he were smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
I win!
Congratulations, your lordship.
That's more like it.
Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game. I don't like it.
He
Maybe
was
the game
worried you
doesn't
were
like
gone.
you.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
Garrett is strong. He can take care of himself.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
Wow, undermining my
he calls you a milksop.
fort. What?
Sir Royland forgets himself. After all,
Yeah, he
you are the lord
underestimates
of the
me.
house now.
He doesn't know me, or what I'm capable of.
Exactly.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know. But I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir
Comments
Royland
below.
teach you how to wield a sword.
Tell me what you think
like a
milksop
man.
means.
He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Do you remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Yeah. Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then, well, then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything.
Puberty. Probably
Promise me you
puberty.
won't be like that. Please, just be
Don't know.
you.
Maybe.
I like you the way you are. I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like
Fine,
that.
just to keep you happy.
I promise I won't change.
Good, because I'd rather have a brother than a lord.
I'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
But since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
Well,
I
within
suppose.
reason.
Everyone will have to do as you say.
Within
So
reason.
I could have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once.
As many as you'd like, yes.
Really?
Of course. Why not?
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
That's very demanding of him.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitetail has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected.
I wonder
He's
why.
come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
No, I can't.
He's demanding
Lord's
an
business.
audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the lord.
Yeah, remind him who's Lord.
If I were lord, I would command Ethan to stay with his family.
I might remind you, Sir Royland. I'm the new Lord of House Forrester, not you.
Yeah.
Of course, my lord.
Earn your place.
It's okay. You should go. It's what must be done.
Fine. Let's be done with it.
First rule of Lorden, make sure everyone knows that you're the boss. Yeah. I don't know what the other rules are, but I know that's the first one. If there are any rules.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so
Exactly.
don't give him any satisfaction.
I won't.
Out there, you said you were the Lord. Now prove it.
Oh, I intend
Let's
to.
not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
I can handle Lord Whitehill.
Well said, my lord.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
They both have very good points. And I hate that. He's a biggin, isn't he?
Lord Ethan, is it?
That means
My
fat, by the
condolences
way,
for
if you
your
didn't know.
father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house, but to his family it's still a loss.
Ignore his hand.
My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart
Okay.
myself. I've
here we
been
go.
waiting for this day all my life. The Forresters finally get their due.
Yeah, he died a hero.
My father died a hero, fighting for the North against traitors and oath-breakers.
Aye! And look where that got him.
It'll be a better fate
And
than
no
you'll
bread
get.
and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread
You've had
and
enough
salt?
bread and
You
salt.
bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much. Bloody Forresters.
Fetch Lord Whitehill some bread and salt. It was an oversight, Lord Whitehill. I promise it won't happen again.
Not likely. You Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have you back, are they? We're the power in the North now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries. You cunt.
Whoa!
You're losing control of this.
We all serve House Bolton now.
I'm not finished.
I don't care.
Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between
It's our
us.
You
ironwood.
squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Oh shit. I want to kill Garrett's father.
Your
or
man, the
family.
squire. We were minding our own business. Keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said.
bollocks.
When your man attacked us for no reason.
Uh-huh.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
No reason. You murdered his family.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men. And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your
Are you
squire,
saying you let trained
Lord
soldiers
Ethan?
get killed by a
He
pig
acted
farmer?
in your name. And you are the lord of this house.
We lost people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. The soldiers worth 100 of their type.
And yet they got killed
Where's
by
the
a pig
fucking
farmer.
coward who killed my men?
Or
I know he's
woman.
here. What have you done with him?
Yeah, none of your
Took
business.
care of it. He received his punishment and it's done. He's gone.
What? Gone? That was my justice to deliver, boy, and you denied me of it. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house
He's
of
really
honorable
starting to
men.
Piss me off. Yeah, you tell him. You
Lady
fucking tell him.
Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
That's shut up.
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
Oh, get the fuck
It's
out.
over when my son says it is.
Thank you for coming, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
If you can fit through it.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say.
Oh my
I'll
God,
send him
just
a raven
bring him
letting
down
him know
here.
a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
Yeah, you're a craven.
You're a craven, Lord Whitehill.
You better remember that.
I was wrong about your son, my lady. He stood up to him like a true lord.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee.
Oh, God.
Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
Cut to King's Landing. Yay! King's
Your
Landing.
sister can help us. Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favor.
Oh.
And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
Handmaiden of Marjorie Tyrell. Interesting. Alright. Guess we'll look around. Look around, look around. Lookity, lookity, look, look. What's in here? High Garden brooch.
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Olenna.
Well, the Tyrells are pretty rich, so I'm sure they can afford another one.
Ethan made this for me. Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos. Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Wonder how long she's been a handmaiden for House Tyrell.
Wonders Made by Man, by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick.
I guess news is
I hope to see them all someday.
Oh, maybe not.
King's Landing. I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Is there anything else I can cut? Okay, no, get the door.
One moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
Yeah, sure.
No, it's fine. Come in.
Begging your pardon, milady, but you all right?
That's a bit forward.
If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm just worried about my family.
Ah, letter from home, is it?
It's kind of you to ask.
Of course, milady. You've always been kind to me.
Well, okay, they
Please
kinda
hurry
know
if you
each other.
can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady. You work for Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
I'm her handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends. I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
That's a bit of sensitive
Cersei?
information.
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but...
Yeah,
Why are you telling me this?
I heard them arguing about House Forrester and...
House Forrester?
Oh, shit.
I thought you'd like to know. Forgive me if I was mistaken. I hope you're not in
Okay,
any kind of
thank you.
trouble.
Thank you for telling me.
Most people don't tend to notice a call boy. Not in King's Landing, with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there. Good night, milady.
It looks like it's the middle of the afternoon.
Lady Marjorie, you're
Margaret
early.
Tyrell.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must
I
discuss.
love how Telltale managed to incorporate the actors with some of the characters into this game. Like Natalie Dormer.
From the
for
day you
Margaret
arrived in
Tyrell.
Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining. And your poor family as well.
You're very kind, my lady.
Of course, Mira, but you must not despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor.
Of course she did.
She was very pleased with herself.
What does she intend to do?
She intends to make you miserable, knowing that will make me miserable as well.
Probably like she did with Sansa
She
Stark.
demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort. For what, I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
I'll do as you ask, my lady.
I knew I could trust you. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
I think I'm gonna
See if
I
the
think-
Queen Regent is
okay.
ready to receive us.
I think I should keep her happy so that I'm at a better starting point for asking her for help. You staring at creepy bastard.
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Good luck.
Let's go see the Queen Bee. So I must remember, no matter how hard things may seem, I just have to agree with Cersei.
You can do this.
Is that Peter Dinklage and Lena Headey? Is it Lena Headey?
Ah,
Yeah,
Lady
so-
Marjorie.
Yep, Peter
Aren't you
Dinklage.
looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, Allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Neil.
Your Grace.
The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
No, it's definitely Lena Headey.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want
No,
to
here we
hear
go.
from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
Joffrey is the one true king, Your Grace.
And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
Yes, Your Grace. They are traitors.
The Starks were your liege lord, yet you name them traitors so easily. I take it this is the kind of loyalty the king can expect from you. If you have any loyalty at all. Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Yes.
He is the Warden of the North, Your Grace.
He is. And I the Queen Regent, and Tyrion the Master of Coin.
The girl has a remarkable talent for answering questions while in fact saying nothing at all.
Glad he notices.
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies.
Okay.
I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
To our mutual benefit, Your Grace.
And at the pleasure of your king. It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you?
Oh,
Ask
God.
any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly
Oh, we know what
Rock.
you do to
It would be
save
unfortunate to
Casterly
see
Rock.
another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms.
And it would have happened.
Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
Oh, God. Oh. Oh, no!
It is not her place to say, Your Grace.
The girl must have an opinion on the matter.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
I meant to click that option.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
Let
would...
the girl answer the question. Go on.
I would be true to the king, Your Grace.
I have to say whatever
Well
she
said.
wants.
I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
Oh, for God's sake.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very
Sorry.
encouraging. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
Sorry for the noise. If there was any noise.
I'll walk you out. This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Margaery was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I was trying to appease her.
I think that was clear to everyone. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The Crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the Crown in this regard. Not her.
You can help my family.
I suppose the Crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Margaery might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous. In fact, forget I even suggested such a thing.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the North.
No, it is not.
King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Just for the record, that bit where I didn't click anything, I chose to, but it was just, you know, silent. I actually meant to click the bomb option.
Mira,
But I just ran out of time.
How was it?
Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
Not so great.
Didn't go very well. I'm sorry. Cersei is known for being rather difficult. But at least it's over now. Lady Margaery has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his. What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour, which I doubt is Dornish for wife. He is quite handsome. And quite passionate, from what I've heard. Perhaps Lady Margaery could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey
Yeah, what I was gonna say.
if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Margaery well.
Not to Joffrey.
I'd be willing to marry, but not Joffrey. Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the 7 Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match! Sir
Sure.
Bronn and...
What are you doing?
Oh, shit. Got the hand in the cookie
Well.
jar.
Sarah?
I'm sorry, my lady. As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mirror.
Good.
I'm just glad it's over.
So as am I.
King's Landing
cool
can be
happened.
exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
Yeah, it's
People are not always so easy to please. If you showed Cersei your true heart, she would stab it with a fork.
Exactly.
You learn very quickly. Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my
Right.
mind. Something
Yep,
important.
yep. Let's ask her for help. Ask.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
Alright. Okay.
Go on. Ask.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you,
bold thing.
and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
That is no small request.
Yeah.
Especially now.
I know, my lady, and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise. But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks. And now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King
Oh,
Joffrey
thanks.
won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa.
Be in your debt.
I will forever be in your debt. My family will forever be in your debt.
I don't know, Mirror. If Cersei were to find out...
Don't fear Cersei.
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother.
Yeah.
Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
You don't think about it first until it actually happens, but that's a bold thing to ask for. The King's Road in the Wolf's Wood.
Seven hells.
Oh God, is he getting flayed?
Let's play a little game.
Oh Christ.
Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
Oh my God.
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice.
Fucking Boltons.
But he didn't make it easy. What with all that bloody noise?
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets, but the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father is the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
Shit.
What was that?
My lord?
Shh! Listen. There.
Oh. Nothing.
Hear that?
Nothing. It was a squirrel.
I know I heard something.
Stay the fuck still. Stay the fuck still.
Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
Where's your slave Theon? Yep. Oh, Jesus Christ. He's been flayed. Jesus Christ.
Lord Ethan, as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership.
Well, they underestimate me.
But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you.
Good.
Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
I want to be like that, like my father.
Your father was well regarded by nearly everyone. It took years, if not decades, to earn. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move! Summon the Lord! We need his judgment.
What's going on?
I've done nothing wrong! I was only trying to survive!
Lord Ethan. Mate.
You spoke of judgment, Sir Royland. What judgment is that?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
Oh shit.
This house is doomed!
We've seen what Ned Stark done to deserter. We've seen what Ned
We
Stark
all
has done to
fucking know
deserters.
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Is what Sir Royland said true?
Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks
true. Right. I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot.
Whoa, watch what you say,
Where's our
peasant.
pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Mercy. Go. Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter.
We are in this together.
You say that, But it won't be you who's starving come winter.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it is.
Men need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit.
But they can't be ruled by fear.
You can send him to the war.
Show him mercy, my lord. He stole from us. Make him pay for what he stole. Give us justice.
Fuck him!
I will decide.
Send him to the wall. Take his fingers, thief!
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It'll be an injustice, my lord. Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
I'm keeping my promise.
Our house tends to its people. See, this man is paid and his family is fed.
Lord Ethan, you are truly a merciful and noble lord.
My lord, this man is a criminal. A brazen thief.
And I am the Lord. I choose to show mercy. Mercy shows greater strength.
Strength shows strength, my lord.
My lord, we must speak about our gold reserves. Soon.
My lord, I thank you for the mercy you've shown me. I will never forget my debt to you and to this house.
You better not. If it was the other way around, I would have took your fingers. First choice, second choice would be to send you to the wall.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due. Not just yourself, of course.
I did what I had to do, and it didn't bother me.
You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom and experience.
But Maester, that is what the small council is for.
My lord, you of all people should know that too many voices muddy the message. That is why there is one lord above all. And so there must be one advisor above the rest. There are 2 capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
Of course they
How
don't.
do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here, the bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office.
Oh, it's a cool bracer.
Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your sentinel will wear this for all to see.
I'll make the right choice as sentinel.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
That's a cool looking bracer. I'll give it that. So, Duncan or Sir Royland? Ironwood shield.
Careful. Keep at it and you won't have much left. Something to pick your teeth with.
No, Ethan. Look at this. All good swords have a name. I call mine 2 brothers. I carved this to give me strength. And this, so I remember. I mean, I could never forget. But, oh, you know, don't you?
You honor Roderick with this. He was a strong one.
He was. Yeah. Someday, I'll have a real one. But not like that one. Only a lord could have that sword.
You'll have a good sword. I'm sure of it.
I watched you today. I saw what you did to that man. Was he our enemy? A bad man? Everyone keeps talking about them.
No, he wasn't.
No, he's not our enemy. But he did a bad thing.
Then I wish you'd hurt him. People who do bad things need to be punished. Someone did something bad to Father and Roderick. Someone should hurt them even worse.
Oh, I
want
think
a
they'll get
real
their
sword.
comeuppance.
No one's afraid of wood. I'll find the men who took Roderick someday, and I'll make sure I have a real sword when I do.
Listen, Arya Stark's sword needle is just looks like a sewing needle, and it is fucking deadly as shit. So don't underestimate a wooden sword.
Come on, what did I say? Swords up, slash right, parry, again. Sword up, swing left, parry. Wrong. I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland,
had old swords.
A word?
The
Of
way he
course,
says
my
it.
lord.
I just find it funny.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice. What's the state of our defences? Are these men ready for what's coming?
This lot, ready? No, but they will be. We post anyone who can hold a spear along the parapet, up where they won't get much scrutiny, and put our meanest, nastiest looking brutes front and centre. That'll show Ramsay we're a force in our own right. You've got to project power, especially when you're weakened.
Thank you, Sir
That's a good
Royland.
point.
I'll let you get back to training these men.
Thank you, my lord. And I'll be sure to watch out for more deserters. After today, I suspect there'll be more to come. Yes, my lord?
I need to name a sentinel.
Ah, you do. And it's good you came to me. I know this house, and everyone here knows me. They know I can hold the reins, or wield the sword in equal measure. I'm the man you need. And might I remind you, it was Duncan Tuttle who sent Garrett to the war. He undermined your authority, and made you look weak to the Whitehills.
Okay.
I would never do that to you. And if you pardon me saying so, I think your father would be proud.
I haven't made my decision yet, but I appreciate your opinion.
So, when will you declare your decision, my lord?
Tonight, at the small council meeting.
Very good. I trust your judgment, my lord.
I don't think I'm going to give it to Sir Royland.
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
I saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do, showing mercy to a man who admits his guilt. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall.
Where are you going?
I hope to be off tomorrow.
But where are you going?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
Oh.
She has asked me to return with him, to help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. But she insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real. But you know that just as well.
She's my mother. Of course I'll be gentle.
I know you will.
Everyone,
you're good-hearted,
treat
my
your
lord.
mothers with
That
respect.
is your true strength.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face.
I'll be totally serious, by the
People
way.
are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job. He'd be a fine choice. And I'd trust him.
Why Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the likes of Ramsay Snow.
Thank you, Uncle.
Ethan, I need to talk to you. Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira.
It's
She
not
always
definite,
thinks
though.
of family above all else. Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the wall without my knowledge.
I know! And that wasn't your fault.
Well, I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What? Ethan, please. Tell me.
Who should I name as my sentinel?
It should definitely be Duncan Tuttle. He's dependable and smart. Everyone trusts his judgment. Sir Royland is unpredictable and likely to make matters worse.
I'm starting to get that feeling as well, to be honest.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
Now, when I say parry, get that sword out.
And the thing that goes in Duncan's favour is that why Gregor asked Garrett to tell only his uncle Duncan about the North Grove. So I think based on that sole reason, I should give the bracer a name, Duncan Sentinel, because I mean, if Gregor trusts only him, then I think that just, you know, tells me who I need to name Sentinel.
Duncan.
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
I haven't decided yet.
Well, you must soon, my lord. This is not a matter to be taken lightly.
Small
Thank you,
council meeting.
Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
See, he didn't even badmouth Sir Royland.
Our provisions are rather low, my lord. I made the count again, just to be sure.
Has anything gone missing?
No, doesn't look that way. Seems Eric was the only one to resort to thievery. But I'm still worried about our stores. We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the Whitehills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight.
Jesus.
But there are steps we can take.
Okay.
In the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like.
That's borderline
We've done it
extortion.
before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
I trust you to make the right decision.
We'll have to take food from the small folk and hope they can fend for themselves. If the house falls, they'd all be worse for it. I'll see to the arrangements, my lord.
And if I could trust him to make that decision, then that's simply another reason I should give Duncan the bracer and name him Sentinel.
Come on, you dogs. You'll not
Sent
be
to the
fighting
tower.
here forever.
I don't know. I want to check something as well as turn up the volume a little bit. Audio. Just turn up once. Codex. I want to quickly go through the character biographies. Gregor Forrester. Lord Forrester is lord of a strong northern house and a bannerman of House Stark. As a youth, he famously arm-wrestled Galbert Glover for the privilege of becoming the man's squire. Glover later joked that he'd gladly lose the match all over again. Gregor married Alyssa Brownfield, the daughter of Southron Targaryen loyalists, before Robert Baratheon seized the Iron Throne. Gregor ascended to the lordship after his father died at the Trident and has led House Forrester during the 16 years since. Lady Alyssa Forrester. Alyssa Forrester was born to House Branfield, a minor Saffron house that was destroyed when that was destroyed when the Targaryen dynasty fell. She had been married to Gregor for many years when Robert's rebellion signalled her family's demise, yet she nonetheless felt conflicted between her family's loyalties and her husband's. In time, Alyssa came to feel that Ironrath was her true home, and she embraced her role as a Forrester matriarch. She has silently sworn that she'll never see her family destroyed again. Roderick Forrester. Lord Forrester's eldest son, Roderick, was trained from an early age to shoulder the burdens of leadership. In truth, he was built for the role, strong, charismatic, and formidable on the battlefield. When Robb Stark called his banners to war, Lord Forrester asked Roderick to stay behind to protect Ironrath, but Roderick would have none of it. Instead, he rode off at his father's side and led the Forrester cavalry with such valour that his name came to be feared amongst the ranks of Lannister soldiers. Alright, Asher Forrester. Asher had always been a rebellious youth, brawling in taverns, sleeping with whores, and finding ways to raise his father's ire. His life took a dark turn when at age 17 he fell in love with Gwen Whitehill, the eldest daughter of his father's bitter rival. Bloodshed ensued, and Lord Forrester faced a grim choice: go to war or exile Asher across the narrow sea. He chose the latter. Asher remains in Essos to this day, living as a sellsword, trying not to think about the life he left behind. So that's why he got sent to Essos. Mira Forrester. Mira had always been fond of Ironrath, but Lady Forrester wanted her eldest daughter to learn the ways of Saffron Court. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that's Saffron, but I'm getting a feeling it's supposed to be Southern. It probably is Saffron, and I'm just being stupid. Anyway, wanted her eldest daughter to learn the ways of a Saffron Court. Jesus. Arranged for Mira to serve as a handmaiden to Margaery Tyrell. To Mira's great surprise, she enjoyed attending on Margaery at Highgarden. My God, what is wrong with me today? And followed her to King's Landing with enthusiasm. Life in the capital has not been easy for Mira, as her straightforward northern ways are often at odds with the subtleties. Let me know let me know in the comments if I'm wrong with that word of court life, but she also had more guile than she realizes. Ethan Forrester. Whilst his elder brothers were natural warriors, Ethan always found himself drawn to pursuits of the mind, particularly music. Oh my God, seriously, particularly music and books. He also bore a great love for the towering trees of Ironrath, a love he still shares with his twin sister Talia. Ethan was just a boy when House Forrester joined the War of the Five Kings, but by war's end he had been thrust into a role he was unprepared for. On cool autumn evenings, Ethan can still be heard playing his lute in the Ironwood Grove. Talia Forrester. During her fourth pregnancy, Lady Forrester dreamed she would birth a daughter with a voice like the summer rain. But as fate would have it, she gave birth to a boy. The infant Ethan wailed for hours until Lady Forrester entered a second labour, this time birthing a girl. She named the girl Talia after her own mother, and from then on Ethan hardly ever cried. Her dream came true, for there's no sound at Ironrath more lovely than that of Talia singing as her brother plays the lute. Ryan Forrester. The last of the Forrester children, Ryan grew up idolizing his elder siblings and spent many an hour chasing Ethan and Talia through the grove. His youth has been pleasant and shielded from responsibility, but recently Ryan's innocence has begun to fade. When the war began, Ryan was too young to understand why Roderick and his father were leaving home. But the grim realities of a house at war has been impossible to avoid, and Ryan now asks questions for which his siblings have no easy answer. Garrett Tuttle. Garrett was raised on stories of heroism about the likes of Arthur Dane and Simeon Star-Eyes. Though the son of a pig farmer, he has always aspired to one day become a warrior himself. With the help of his uncle Duncan, who had risen from low-born origins to become Castellan of Ironrath, Garrett found work in the Lord Forrester's stables. Rising through the ranks to eventually be named his squire. Garrett has served Lord Forrester throughout the long months in King Rob's army and is ready to be a warrior in his own right. Alright, we'll look at more of the characters in the Codex later on. Exit game, I don't want to exit game. Alright.
Maester?
Yes, Lord Ethan. I see you've spoken to a number of people. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
Yeah, what's your
What is it you're doing over here?
Admiring the ironwood, my lord. I studied it at the Citadel. The wood may be black, but I see gold. An entire forest of gold.
What do you mean?
It is our greatest asset, my lord. Why not give some of our ironwood to House Bolton and have them leave us be? We could ransom ourselves.
That's simple.
You can hardly put a price on your own
ransom or
life.
extortion.
Ransom or a robbery? We may pay him now, but what's to stop him from coming back again?
Exactly.
Lord Ethan, the dangers of today outweigh the fears of tomorrow.
Not so sure about that.
My lord, are you now ready to name your sentinel?
Yes.
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
Yep, I'm gonna go for Duncan. For two reasons. For Lord Gregor trusting him about the North Grove, and me being able to trust him to make that decision about the food stores. Alright, let's do this. One of them isn't going to be a happy bunny.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Yeah, let me speak for myself, please.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
I'm going for Duncan.
Duncan Tuttle, you will be my sentinel.
Tuttle? This is reckless. Lord Ethan has made his choice.
So much for trusting my decision.
I will not disappoint you, my lord.
Now, Sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
Our scouts say he's only a day's ride from here.
Okay.
With no time to waste.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You'd gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls. Ignore Sir Royland. You named me Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the bloody small
stop this bickering.
Enough! Would my father have stood for this kind of bickering? Neither will I.
Sir Royland is clearly able and ready to take up arms, but the rest of our soldiers are not. We need to take a cunning approach. Diplomacy can be a sharper instrument than a sword.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand.
Yeah, he's got a point.
Gentlemen, please.
The Boltons are savage bastards.
Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help.
Doesn't
It's
mean
not
it'll
too
pull
late for the
through.
Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful.
Okay.
I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
We all must agree on the plan. We cannot leave until we have a consensus.
Ugh.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
Whoa.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough!
I'm not fighting. Yep, use
My
diplomacy.
new sentinel favors a certain approach, and I agree. I shall use diplomacy with Lord Snow. I would be foolish to pick a fight without negotiating first. I'll offer our allegiance and try to reach a reasonable agreement.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Look, just because I'm not going to be fighting doesn't mean I'm not ready for one.
Ethan has made his opinion known,
So
and you will
calm the
respect
fuck
his
down.
decision.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival.
Okay.
Invite him into this hall, and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Ramsay Snow is no lord. That's absurd.
Yeah, he's got a point.
You
He is
meet
a
him at the
bastard.
gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironrath. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
Lord Ethan?
Making him wait at the gates could, you know, prompt him to attack us, so...
I will meet him in the Great Hall.
A wise move, my lord.
It's careless. Can't you see Tuttle is steering you wrong?
That's enough, Royland. Lord Ethan has given his command.
How many years have I served this house? I cannot listen to that bloody idiot anymore. Forgive me, my lord, but you are not ready to be lord of this house.
Sit.
You're likely to get us all killed.
Sit down at once.
Fuck it,
Apologies,
don't
my son.
Disobey me.
But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow in the Great Hall, and we will not offer our ironwood.
Fucking right.
And don't worry, Lord Ethan. I will stand beside you, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
Alright then.
My lord, I have fought for this family for many years. Do not forget that.
Only if you don't forget your place, Sir Royland.
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us.
You're talking about Asher,
What about your
aren't you?
brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back.
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
Yeah.
Yes, I hear what you're saying.
Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth.
Jesus.
Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities, but you do not have that anger inside you.
I'm not like that, but I don't need to be, do I?
No, but you need someone who is standing beside you.
I suppose so. Go get him.
I'm trying to do what's best for this family. What this family needs.
Okay,
Ethan,
I can see that.
let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Yeah.
Fine.
Go get him.
Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a Forrester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
Strange key. Yeah, take it. Could have some use later on. It's a risk, but it's a risk I'm willing to take. So, Tyrell family seal. Yeah, take it.
Marjorie? Oh. Lady Marjorie is still with the king. I thought you'd want to know.
Hopefully she'll be able
Thank
to
you.
persuade him. Even though
Mira,
Joffrey is a
look,
heartless
the other
bastard.
day when you asked Lady Marjorie for help, I only spoke out of fear for her.
Yeah, I can understand that.
I want to help you if there's anything I can do. Your poor family. I can't imagine how you must feel.
You're sweet to offer, Sarah. Thank you.
Lady Marjorie is always saying how important friends and allies are in King's Landing. Just know, I will be here for you if you ever...
Oh no. Her face tells me all I need to know about how the meeting went.
My lady, I'll leave you to
Alright. Lay it on us.
Are you all right, my lady?
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family.
Of course he
I'll
wasn't.
need this mended.
Gods.
He said I was too easily swayed. And he reminded me that I am not yet his wife. I allayed his fear. For now. But it will be a long time before I can ask him for anything again. Nothing I said could cheer him. He wouldn't even speak to me when I left him.
I'm so sorry, my lady. I should never have asked you for the king's help. Understand, it was my mother's plan, not mine. I just hope you can find some way to forgive me.
This is simply not how things are done, Mira. Not in King's Landing.
I'm sorry, my lady.
Soon I will be queen, and maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now, we must both be
Go up
cautious.
into her shoulder.
I must send a raven. I have to warn my family.
Did Joffrey
If
do
you'll
that?
Excuse me, my lady.
Milady.
Oh, it's a coal boy.
Begging your pardon, milady. I hope I didn't frighten you.
I'm glad to see you.
Thank you, milady. I hope you saw. I was right before. About Lady Marjorie and Queen Cersei. I just want you to know, I can help you if you'd like. And your family.
How?
If you're willing to trust me. I hear all sorts of things. Things that could be useful for you.
How can you help me? My problems can't be solved by what you might overhear.
Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies. Hopefully I've proven I can be useful to you.
How do I know you're not just a spy for the
I'm
Lannisters?
sorry. I really must go.
Please don't despair. I know people who... People who'd be willing to help you.
Gold cloaks. God, they're so creepy. I'll admit the armor is superb. Oh
Where's Sir
shit,
Roland?
here we go.
He should be here.
Yeah, where the
The
fuck
man
is Sir
values
Roland?
pride more than honor. We'll do without him.
Yep.
And without King's Landing. I know you'd hoped Mira could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own. Your men stand ready to act if needed.
Our plan is a good one. It will work so long as everyone does their parts.
Oh god. I have a bad feeling about this.
Isn't this a lovely pile of timber?
Ugh.
Not the place I'd want to be if there was a fire.
Oh, God.
Ironwood is near impervious to flame, my lord.
Is it?
May I introduce Lord Ramsay of House Bolton, son of Roose Bolton?
Still a
Although
bastard.
a bastard, Lord Ramsay has the full authority of
Thank
the
you,
Warden
lad.
of
That's enough. Who is this little boy? Is he lost?
Lord Ramsay, welcome to Ironrath.
Aren't you the little lord? Lord Whitehall told me you were young, but this... Look at you.
Yep, okay.
A token.
Get
for
out
the
of
new
your system.
Warden of the North.
Let me guess. Forrester Ironwood.
Carved by our most skilled craftsmen.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much.
No one can match our skill.
Is that so?
Oh, God, okay.
Not bad. Lord Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could learn.
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this, apparently.
Get wrecked.
Look at that.
Oh, shit.
More Forresters.
Lord Ramsay?
Come out where I can see you.
We really must focus on the business at hand.
Lord Ramsay, I understand you've come here for assurance of our fealty.
Fuck fealty. We came here for justice.
We'll get to your justice. First, let's see you bend the knee to
Oh,
my
Christ.
Lord Bolton, Warden of the North. Words are wind. Anyone can say they're loyal.
Yeah, just do it to appease him.
My lord.
Ha! That wasn't so hard now, was it? Here's the thing. I don't care about your loyalty.
Okay.
The Crown, however, wants what you've got. Whatever you've been supplying the Starks for centuries. Ships, shields, chamber pots. I expect you'll do the same for us. My father has
Right.
promised as much to the king. You wouldn't want to make him a liar, would you?
No, of course not.
That wouldn't reflect well on me.
We will double our efforts for your father, my lord.
That's a good little lord.
You can't trust a
Oh,
Forrester.
fuck off.
They murdered our men.
It was a Forrester Squire who did it. One Whitehill soldier dead. One Bolton.
Lord Whitehill is a liar. That's not how it happened.
Lad? A liar? He's a Whitehill. Then you welcomed me into your hall like a proper lord, hoping I wouldn't linger outside long enough to notice your pathetic little army. That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen will not do. So I've come up with a solution that will benefit everyone. The Whitehills will be taking control of your Ironwood from...
Whoa!
What? The Ironwood? But...
That is our livelihood.
Then you'd better well find another fucking job.
No, fuck that.
You can't do that.
Why not? You know something the Whitehills don't?
No, I don't think the White Hills do.
We are talking about trees. You grow them, you cut them down.
Yeah.
We have loyal craftsmen who make the finest weapons. The Whitehills have no such craftsmen. Do you want Ironwood for the next 5 years? Or the next 50 generations?
Yeah.
The little lord does have a point. We'll try this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your Ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
But my lord...
Half of something is better than the nothing you had before. To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men.
What?
within your walls.
At Ironrath? That we cannot abide. Ethan.
They'll help maintain the king's peace. And make sure
Yeah.
there's no more trouble.
This will cause more trouble, not less.
Not for me.
Oh, Christ. No, don't draw your sword, Duncan.
You have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
Griff will lead the garrison.
You have no right. Whitehills have no place here.
Lads, do make this visit worthwhile.
No.
Please, Duncan, don't.
Look at this, little Forrester.
Oh no.
You're not frightened, are you?
Lord Ramsay, please.
And you? Are you Lord Ethan's older sister?
I'm his twin, my lord.
Ah, twins. Well, like the Queen and her brother. Well, hopefully not just like the Queen and her brother.
Yeah, let's hope not. Well, they're obviously not.
I never had a sister. Always wanted one.
Enough, Lord Snow.
I have an idea. You'll come with me.
No!
You'll be my highborn ward.
No, 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 no.
Do you like hunting?
No, no,
Let her go.
no. We all know what your
She's
version
quite
of hunting
pretty.
is.
Your sister.
We've seen how you hunt.
I
Okay.
suppose you can stay. Aren't you the bold lord?
Or I've seen how you've hunted.
What have you done?
But I don't want the bold lord. Far too much trouble.
Fucking kidding me?
Even though you did bend the knee.
Are you
I
fucking
think we've
kidding
come
me?
to an understanding.
Lord Ethan!
I certainly feel better about all this.
What have you done?
However, the Foresters need to keep their end of the bargain.
Fucking prick.
Take the boy as your ward.
No.
Kill him. If they give you any trouble.
Brian!
Lovely meeting all of you.
Asshole.
We'll have to do it again sometime.
Somebody help him!
Catch the maester quickly!
You brought this on yourself.
Mother!
Stop!
Don't let him take me!
Let it go!
Stop them! Ryan, please!
Stop it!
Bring them to Ryan! Do something!
Ethan? My son.
Holy shit. Jesus Christ.
Ethan sacrificed himself for us all. He saved Talia's life. He'll be remembered as Ethan the Brave.
This house needs a leader. Lord Ethan named me Sentinel. I will lead this house.
My sister asked you to swear loyalty to her son, and you did it without flinching.
We can't let them hurt Ryan too. We have to stop them.
We do not stand alone. There are those who will fight for us. Those who hold House Forrester above all other loyalties. Those who
Where's
will
Jon
not
Snow?
stop until Ethan is avenged. Until Ryan is
Asher.
home again, our house will not fall. We will be ready.
Nothing comes without a cost, my lady. Are you prepared for what might happen?
Jesus fucking Christ, that was so sudden. Iron Price, you in 65.2% stayed with Bowen. I wonder if we'll actually get to see him in future episodes. You in 64.2% swore loyalty to the king. You in 47.4% freed Eric. You in 68.9% picked Duncan as Sentinel. I was in the Great Hall. Oh, God. Well, that was episode 1 of Telltale's Game of Thrones. Jesus Christ, that was fucking words can't describe how that went. But thank you all for watching. Stay tuned for the next video. I'll be doing episode 2 next. And yeah, thank you for watching. Stay groovy.